good. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, finally.
Thank you so much for inviting me here.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I love your work. So, and I just saw the one with T.S. Madison.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a really good one.
It's gone, I think, for 3 years, man. Get with Emily. You can retire now for the skin, man.
Queer people, and you
Surely.
are the performer of the year for a trans. Is it? Are you the trans performer of the year, or just performer of the year overall?
Trans Performer of the Year, Aubrey Kate was like, oh my god, you're like welcome to the Trifecta Sisters, because I think me and her are the only trans models who have gotten an Avian Performer of the Year, the Expos Performer of the Year, and the T Awards Performer of the Year.
I mean, you put in the time. So what did it feel like? Did you feel like I deserve this?
I definitely got.
And the winner is Emerald!
A reminder to the managers and the directors and studios who think that trans doesn't sell. We all know that isn't the case, and it does.
Trans sells and everybody knows it, and I would even argue that the trans girl scenes are like the new girl scenes of like the decade. A lot of people who watch lesbian porn have been gravitating to watching like trans girls and cis girls just because it has that edge and it's very new. And I'm having a lot of these new companies finally reaching out to me.
Do you have like resentment towards those companies? Because I know for me particularly, like people that say no to me, I will remember them.
The very next day after I had my speech, this agency, I reached out to them a year before, and I was like, hey, I would really want to be represented by you. I know that you don't represent trans models, but I would love to be the first. And they're like, hey, like it's just something that we don't know right now. It's like we don't know the market. And they told me no, and I was like, okay. And then the day after my speech, they reached out to me, and I talked to them, and I declined. I was like, no, I've been independent my whole entire time. My biggest thing is just some of these studios like Vixen and Wicked, they never shot trans before having an agent that has a really high name. I feel like they're way more willing to be like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot. The worst that's gonna happen is that they're gonna lose money, but it's gonna make it back.
You have the following that like major porn stars, cis women have. What would make them think that you're not gonna bring an audience?
It's still so new. 5 years ago, if a guy would have worked with a trans girl, he would have been blacklisted. A lot of people are still scared.
It is interesting because I feel like we've come so far with knowledge and respect for trans individuals, but at the same time, I feel like these days there's more conversation and controversy over trans rights and everything than ever before.
Oh my God, it's crazy. I feel like I transitioned in 2017, and living as a trans girl who wasn't even that passable was easier living at that time than now, because it feels like every single day it's always someone talking even about like the validity of my transition. I just want to live my life.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so
This is why I like saying things. It's good for content.
Wow. She's got it like that. Okay. Wow. Stunning.
Did you want any water or anything?
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, perfect. Wait, and so, I'm sorry, I'm just like being so nosy.
no worries.
Is your house bigger than this in Vegas?
Yes, for sure. Plus I have a backyard and it's nice. I love living in Vegas so much. I'm a Vegas girl.
She is a Vegas girl. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, ladies. What is this?
For reference,